Talk, shop, pop, movies.
Ahoy there, this is Derek, the Convicted Cinephile. And if you're a convicted cinephile yourself, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel down below. And on this channel, we like to talk, shop, and pop, open that is, movies and physical media. Today, I'm going to finally do the second half of my Guild Award dump. I meant to do it yesterday, but I was just extremely busy all day, unexpectedly. So I'll do it today. I didn't cheat. I haven't looked at what has been nominated. So I'll try to react as genuinely as possible, but without being too loud because my kid's still asleep. Let's get to it. I'm gonna go to the awardsdaily.com. Okay, so we're looking at the PGA, DGA, WGA, and Ace Eddies. Work, computer? What are you doing? Let's just look at the DGA first. That's the first one that popped up here. Ooh, very nice. Paul Thomas Anderson did get in for Licorice Pizza. I believe I had him predicted. He was the one I was worried about. So let's see. Kenneth Branagh for Belfast. Jane Campion. Howard the Dog. Senor Spielbergo. Steven Spielberg. For West Side Story. And Denis Villeneuve. So I went 5 for 5 on that one. But that one was pretty easy. The only thing that would have maybe changed would have been PTA for somebody else. Who knows? So that's awesome. I'm very happy and nothing too shocking there. So as you can tell, my reaction is like a normal person, not a pretend YouTube reaction. Outstanding first-time director, Maggie Gyllenhaal. I knew she'd make it in. Rebecca Hall. I assumed she'd make it in for Passing. That's awesome. Tatiana Hueso, who I have no idea who that is, but apparently she did Prayers for the Stolen on Netflix. I have no idea what that is. I'll have to look into that. Lin-Manuel Miranda made it in for Tick Tick Boom. I was hoping he'd get in. See, there's one I'm actually excited for. Sweet. And Michael Sarnowski for Pig. Awesome. That's the other one I probably would have picked. So I probably would have went 4 for 5 there, minus the Tatiana Hueso, who I honestly just don't know what that is. So that's awesome. Oh no, there's 6 nominees. Emma Seligman for Shiva Baby. So that's cool. I heard good things about that. I haven't had a chance to watch it. That went exactly how I expected. I'm glad Lin-Manuel Miranda got in for first time director because he directed the hell out of Tick Tick Boom. And the 5 main nominees are exactly what I expected / wanted. At least out of the things I've seen. I'm glad Adam McKay didn't get in because I thought Don't Look Up was a mess. A funny mess, but a mess nonetheless. That sounded like a Dr. Seuss line. Okay, so we're off to a good start. Let's see how fast my computer wants to work here. I like that my computer's running slower than usual because it knows I'm recording a video. Okay, so here is the WGA. Now, before I get into this, remember, the 2 things I expect to win, Belfast for original, Howard the Dog for adapted, are not eligible here. So we're going to get some interesting picks. At least we should. Otherwise, what the hell's the point, right? Original screenplay. Being the Ricardos by Aaron Sorkin, completely expected. Don't Look Up by Adam McKay, completely expected. The French Dispatch got in here, Wes Anderson. Expected enough, especially at the WGA with all the things that aren't eligible. King Richard, a Best Picture hopeful, so that makes sense. And Licorice Pizza by Paul Thomas Anderson. So he's got Writers Guild and Directors Guild so far. So he's looking good. That's good for Licorice Pizza. It looks like Licorice Pizza will be nominated for Best Picture, at the least. I forgot to mention, with the exception of one director nominated at the Directors Guild since the expanded ballot in 2009, every nominee for the DGA has been nominated for Best Picture. And the one who wasn't was David Fincher for Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, which is bullshit because that should have been nominated for Best Picture. So the 5 nominees I said previous at the DGA are basically guaranteed Best Picture spots at this point. Adapted screenplay, we have Coda, completely expected. Best Picture expected. Dune, completely expected, especially with all the things that can't sneak in here. Nightmare Alley, there's a semi-surprising one. That one's doing really good with the Guild. It's been nominated for the Cinematography Guild, Art Directors, which it was guaranteed to get nominated for at the Oscars. Tick Tick Boom, yes, that does deserve to be here. It's a brilliant way to adapt a biopic and a play into a movie. And West Side Story. So those are the 5 things. With the exception of Nightmare Alley, which was kind of on the cusp. Those are the things I would have expected there. I have found the page for the Ace Eddie Awards. Let us go into it and hope it works. Any day now. Thank you. It's okay, computer. I know you suck. And they have comedy, musical, and drama at the Ace Eddies, which is good and bad. It's kind of funny because, like, I think West Side Story is in drama, even though it's a musical, but all the other musicals are under musical. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But like I said on my previous video, editing is an extremely important nomination, as important as acting. It's above the line nomination quality importance, even though it's technically below the line. Okay, best edited feature film dramatic. Belfast, Dune, King Richard. I mentioned that one, right? No Time to Die. That's an interesting pick. That makes sense. I did watch it, so that's the most editing nominee there. That's the Bourne Ultimatum Matrix nomination. And Power of the Dog, awesome. So other than No Time to Die, which was like one of those might happen kind of things, completely expected. Best editing for comedy. Ooh, no West Side Story. That's bad. That's bad for West Side Story. Because it's not a musical either. I can see it missing there. Cruella, there's an interesting one. Cruella was pretty good. I'll give it that. Don't Look Up. It's a Adam McKay movie. They get nominated for editing. French Dispatch. I could see that. I actually haven't seen it yet. But given the multiple storyline thing that it has going on, totally makes sense. Licorice Pizza, good for Licorice Pizza. It made it in everything so far. And Tick Tick Boom, yes. So it's under comedy, even though I think it's musical comedy, even though it just says comedy. So Tick Tick Boom got in, but West Side Story did not, which is, I haven't seen West Side Story. I'm assuming it's wonderfully edited, but Tick Tick Boom's editing is fucking awesome. It's getting everything it deserves so far, and that is awesome. I think that is, unless it somehow misses PGA at this point, which seems weird, it's got to be nominated for Best Picture. Like, seriously. I don't think it's going to win anything, really. I just want it to be nominated. It's one of those movies. It's like the movie I like the most that I just want to see get in. It was like Hell or High Water in like 2016. It's like, I just love it, and I want it to be recognized for how awesome it is. Oop, skip too far. There's animated movies, too. I forgot about that. Which is pretty much the 5 movies you'd expect. Encanto, Luca, Mitchell's versus the Machines, Raya and the Last Dragon, and Sing 2. I haven't seen Sing 2, so I can't count for that. And documentary, why the hell not? Flea, makes sense. The Rescue, I've heard great things. Summer of Soul, I really need to watch Summer of Soul. I haven't watched any documentaries this year. Oh no, I have. Val is on there. I did watch Val. Val is very good. And The Velvet Underground. So that is the Ace Eddies. With the exception of West Side Story missing out, I'd say that went exactly as I expected. Let's see how long it takes me to find the Producers Guild now. Stop with the pop-ups, okay? All right, I don't need to see the list before I read the list. I hate when they put like the whole list in the article headline. It's like I'm trying to be like surprised here. There, Jesus Christ. Is this it? Can I read this now? Is it working? Okay. Belfast, like expected. Coda, like expected. Don't Look Up, like expected. Dune, like expected. King Richard, so forth. Licorice Pizza, makes sense. Power of the Dog, makes sense. Tick Tick Boom, yeah. Oop, no Spider-Man. If it can't make it here, it's not going to end a Best Picture. And West Side Story. Okay. I might just do these 10, and if there's something different that gets in, I'll be wrong by 1 probably. That seems like not enough things. Oh, Being the Ricardos. There was like a giant ad, and then I cut it off. Being the Ricardos. I'm like, that seemed like 9. Said Being the Ricardos. Okay, so that's the one that was like on the cusp that I kind of expected. But, so, that's the one I'd be putting in over Tragedy of Macbeth. And it's a decent movie, so. I said it's a production-esque movie, so I said that would get in here. I'm right. I'm always right. Except for the times that I'm not. Let's look at the animated movies, just for shits and gigs. The exact same 5 as the editing one. Encanto, Luca, Mitchell's Machines, Raya, and Sing 2. What's missing here? Flea is missing. Why is Flea missing in these? That's bullshit. It's such a better movie than Sing 2 has to be, at least, if not all of these. It needs to make it in an animated picture, documentary, and foreign film. It's got to get all three of those nominations because that would be awesome and a first time ever thing. So that is it. Sorry, my computer is stupid. It went more or less how I expected. I'm going to stop recording now because my phone sucks and doesn't have that much memory, and it probably has too much video recorded already. So, I am Derek, the Convicted Cinephile. Please like, share, and subscribe if you are a convicted cinephile yourself. And thanks for watching.
Talk, shop, pop, movies.